It is Saturday, day 2 of the expo. You may remember these cars from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. all covered up yesterday. But there's Lola and Ghost Rider's car. I haven't seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to see Ghost Rider in a car. I'm more familiar with Ghost Rider on a motorcycle.
I know.
He must drive a motorcycle on the show too.
I'm sure.
So we came to the realization that we're not gonna try to get into the live action. It's a bummer. First time we've ever been to D23 and are bypassing it. It turns out, I think if we stuck to our plan, but we were so tired, but if we stuck to our original plan of getting here at like 2:30, 3 o'clock, we would have been okay. But we needed a little extra sleep. We're gonna try to get into the Power of the Princesses panel instead.
Yeah.
So wish us luck. We're gonna go through security now, have to turn off the camera. So that's the game plan. Chad and Lastic are doing their own thing today, so me and Ben are doing D23 the old-fashioned way, just the two of us. So we're able to get our cameras back out after the Power of the Princess panel, which was amazing. Now we're just waiting for some people to clear out before we explore the show floor.
Right.
We're gonna try to get the stage pass to get into DuckTales later today.
DuckTales, woohoo!
They totally showed the Wreck-It Ralph 2 princess scene again.
I love it. I love it every single time I see it. It's so funny. I can't wait to see it like in the actual movie so that I can hear the whole thing, because the crowds go so crazy when they see it that you can't hear a lot of what's going on.
And we didn't,
I can't wait.
And we didn't tell them who was in there. There was the voices of Ariel, Belle, Moana,
And Tiana.
So Ben got a little choked up near the end. Look at all these people, they're still heading down. There's been some amazing cosplay. There was a woman dressed up as Belle next to us in line, and her dress was like huge.
Some people are extremely talented at cosplay, that's for sure.
You might catch a glimpse of some of them going down the stairs here. Would you want to go around this convention hall in full-on Belle ballroom gown?
I have a hard time walking around the convention floor in shorts and a t-shirt with just my backpack. And take people out left and right with my little camp chair that we sit on. Forget about a full-out costume.
And hashtag where's Chad? He and Lastic have gone.
They slept in, yo. We got in line at like 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, something like that. We had been moved up to the queue and they were still sleeping.
Oh, here's our bell coming.
Is that Brian Hall?
I think it is. I think that's Brian Hall.
Is that Brian Hall?
It looks like him.
It sure looks like him to me.
And that's our bell, by the way. Right there.
Look at all of these princesses in their bridal gowns. They look amazing. They look so good. They're very talented.
Here's a giant replica of the Disney Legends Award.
Would it not be the most awesome thing in the world to have them?
There's Richard Sherman and his handprints. Paige O'Hara, who we just saw.
I have big hands compared to Paige. Look at.
That's where you sit. Now I wonder where these guys have got.
We'll have to explore this whole display. Ben and I have stumbled into the most mellow place here at the D23 Expo.
It is so nice.
Here in the Charter Member Lounge. There's like barely anyone here. We found a booth outside that was serving bagels. We had bagels, Oreos, and Diet Pepsi for lunch
Super
of camp.
healthy.
Well, to keep us going. We were going to get stage passes to DuckTales, but the stage pass line...
We couldn't figure out.
Well, we couldn't figure out, and then there were like a million people there.
Yeah, we couldn't figure out where it ended.
Because
we couldn't figure out where it began.
Once Upon a Time's doing a panel later today, so I think that's where the bulk of them were coming from. And then there was like, I think it was a video game thing.
A couple things going on.
So it's like, well, we'll just roll the dice to see if we can get the DuckTales later.
Yeah.
Jim Cummings is going to be singing out on the center stage later.
Before the DuckTales.
Yeah, before DuckTales. So that'll be nice. That'll tie in nicely. Things will be flowing. Voice actor theme today for us. We'll see if we can record a little bit of him singing, because we couldn't record anything in the Princess Band.
Right.
So you get, once again, you get us, like,
Just talking. Sorry.
talking and eating.
That's what D23 is.
Firebug. Yes, a firefly. We like Ray a lot. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude.
Well, you know, the women, they love a man with a big back punch, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
And you know, there's a video of all of this goings on.
Look out, she lights up the sky. My baby, baby, so far from me, and your heart belongs to poor Debbie. Shut the door, shut down, you better. You're my queen of the night. So love always finds a way. It's true, and I love you in vain to you. Love is beautiful. Love is wonderful. Love is everything. Do you agree? I know this dude.
We talked a little bit about Sterling, who created this voice.
Yes, indeed. Well, and he was just speaking. You know, he was just talking.
Tell him the story about.
Well, yeah,
I mean, I love this.
Yeah, it was a very long time ago. I first moved to California, and I didn't ever think I was going to be in the business. But you know, my wife and I were sitting at a Laguna Beach, and we thought we're the only people in the diner. And the waitress walks over, and I hear her ask a customer, "Well, do you think you've decided what you'd like to have for lunch?" And we had this little voice going, I believe we shall have a chowder. Silent. So I got up and I walked across the thing over there. I got me some salt off this particular thing, and I looked, and there was Sterling Holloway sitting there. He looked like an albino crow, you know. God bless him. He was so cool. And he was just sitting there being Sterling Holloway, and I just, like a goober, I just went back and I sat down, and I regret not going up to him. I mean, I never thought I was like Louis Prima. I never in a million years would have thought, you know, I'm going to end up doing your voice for stuff for like 30 years. Longer than him, I guess. But eventually it was okay. Look, we're starting. You don't mind if I read it, right? I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Thank you. Yes. All right. That one I knew.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good afternoon at D23.
Since because we never learn, we're back in the stage pass line, hoping to get a stage pass for DuckTales. Just because it was here, and the line didn't look quite as crazy, believe it or not. This is not as crazy, and it seems to be moving at a decent clip. So we'll see. We're worried that we're going to get up there,
And they'll be all gone.
So we're totally back in the charter member lounge to cool off. It's nice and air conditioning in here, and they got water and stuff. But look what we got. Where's our passes? Ben, where's our passes?
They're in my pocket, they're in my pocket.
Look what we scored, guys. We're getting in. So Ben, we're all refreshed again. Why do you keep looking off to the side?
I see Oswald.
I've heard a rumor that Chad and Lassie, we haven't seen them all day long. I've heard they're...
You're gonna miss them, you're gonna miss them.
I'll catch up with them in a minute, but I hear they're around the show floor cosplaying today. Let's see if we can spot them. There they are. Look.
They said, no.
Chad and
you gotta redo that. So they took
cosplaying as Oswald.
Sean, this is the result.
Did you know they were going to cosplay today?
No.
They didn't mention it at all on Instagram. By the way, we're totally...
We're joking, by the way. That's not them. You have to check out Chad's Instagram to figure out what we're talking about.
We were in here earlier, but the line to get the gold member gift was like super long. Now it's shortened, so let's go up and get our gold member gift finally.
Yeah. Hopefully they still have it.
Ahoy, mateys! I got my limited print. We'll show that off later. It's in honor of the legends.
It's a caricature type print.
The time has come, Ben and I are gonna explore.
The vendor's floor. See what we did there? Totally rhymed.
Here's a sneak peek. This is the crowd for, is this Once Upon a Time, I think?
Yes, Once Upon a Time.
It wouldn't be D23 without a gazillion pins. Oh, look at the Tsum Tsum ones.
I know,
Those
we
are-
have some.
Those are the ones that come in the blind bags.
I like these.
As crazy as it sounds, $5 for pins isn't that bad. These busts are awesome. There's the DuckTales ones and the Princess and the Frog ones.
Oh my gosh, number 2.
500? No, 300. No, 500. That's number 2.
Of 500. Oh my gosh.
Those are adorable.
I really like these.
They're like little key rings.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at the Donald one.
Check out the Mickey's Christmas Carol diorama in the bottle.
Wow. That's awesome.
Oh, and here's a whole bunch of vintage Uncle Scrooge stuff. Roger Rabbit.
These are pretty cool. Oh,
Teagan.
all the Teagan stuff.
This is all the stuff we're a sucker for.
Yeah, it is. For sure. Oh, I love the Goofy with all the birthday cake.
Oh, we have some of these. We have that Jasmine on the pillow.
Yep, we do.
And we also love looking at the original animation art.
I want that.
Well, that's a limited edition because Beauty and the Beast wasn't on shelves.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh, an original comic strip, $400. Not terrible. I don't know what's going on here, but we probably shouldn't show it. This is cool, a model sheet for the nephews. $100.
You know they sell expensive stuff when the things that are normally like in like a $5 bin are like $200 a piece.
Oh, Ludwig von Drake. These are the model sheets that would be like copied and sent to all the animators, but they're still like used from the animators. It's crazy. We could just flip through all these for hours.
We could very easily not leave this booth all day.
They'd probably prefer if we bought something, but...
Probably.
Oh, look. Robin Hood, Donald. More comic strip art over here. Look at this. This is an original cell from Song of the South, Brer Rabbit. $4,500, and Ben's just touching it like it's nothing. I'm kidding.
Well, it's in a plastic thing. I'm not actually touching it.
Oh my gosh, Alice in Wonderland. Oh, look at the little Figaro.
No,
That was like... That's good.
Oh my god. I love looking at this so much. If we were crazy, stupid rich and I didn't know what to do with my money, I'd probably say this every single time.
Yeah, we do. But we would totally get that stuff.
Yeah, forget
Our
it.
house would be have a huge
Forget
art
about dolls,
studio.
but yeah, I'd have a original a $12,500 Pinocchio cell.
Yes. Easily.
Here you go. You can get me this for Christmas.
It's only $500.
This is a framed piece of carpet from Walt's apartment.
Wow.
Now we saw the reproduction model sheets. Look, this is the original.
Wow.
This is from Oliver and Company. $900, but that's what would get photocopied, you know, and reproduced.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Check this stuff out.
Wow.
Look, a complimentary 1982 Epcot Center Kodak map, $150. A 1980 new employee packet.
Wow.
That's crazy, that's $350. There's so much awesome stuff here.
A run medal from 1983. Look how little they were. Family Fun Run medal. I didn't even know they were doing them that long ago.
It was probably an employee thing, because it says Walt Disney.
Oh, family.
Walt Disney Imagineering Family Fun and Fun Run.
Okay.
Holy smokes. This is
A Space Mountain Run.
an original Space Mountain car. I'm sorry for lingering so much, guys, but I love this stuff. This one has a Walt Disney original signature. That's Aurora from Sleeping Beauty.
Wow.
$15,000.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a beautiful cell. Mickey and Pluto. $3,000. Oh,
I love this one. I like this one.
Here's an original Snow White with a Walt Disney signature. Craziness! I think what I like is because, you know, this stuff was actually used in the production. It's like a little tiny piece of the production, so there's a lot of history. Ben, thanks for humoring me.
You're welcome. I love looking at them. And if we could, I would totally have a whole bunch of them.
There's King Louie up there. Alright, let's keep walking around. Can't afford anything here.
These aren't posters. These are actual artwork, like painted by someone.
Look at that Darth Vader. These are amazing paintings. The artist who did these, it's also painting one right over there.
They're amazing. Amazing.
This booth is selling nothing but mystery boxes.
Yes.
$35. It's tempting. And no con would be complete without the wall of Funkos. This booth is literally everything in this booth for sale is themed around Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey. That is incredible. This is quite the collection. That is a really big mystery mini.
It is.
There's Maui over there. Check it out.
Oh, wow.
And over here, look, even stormtroopers are waiting to get into the Disney store.
Maybe they're the guards.
60-minute wait is the shortest I've ever seen it.
It is.
Everything's probably like sold out.
Yeah, probably. The rest, all the stuff that they have in there now is stuff you can get at the parks anyway.
Chad and Elastic got their limited edition Snow Whites, like the last two.
Yeah.
Or just about.
Or about, yeah.
Oh, check that out.
Is what they are, right? Tiny little.
So we got down here to go to the arena after DuckTales. We were wondering what happened. What's this huge line and all the balloons? But apparently at the parks panel, they gave everyone a pass to go see the sneak peek of Fantasmic tonight. Like, what? Loading in for one last panel of the day. We can never resist an appearance by good old Richard Sherman, who we've mentioned about 80 times so far.
Disney legend, Richard Sherman. How excited he was, and we're going to start showing you a little bit of the work that he put into it, and he'll tell us a little more about that as we go through these images.
Well, first of all, it was a real joy to reunite with Richard Sherman. We were lucky enough to work with Walt Disney. We were able to share Winnie the Pooh, Mary Poppins, and the Jungle Book. So. We were young kids back then.
To the land of imagination, there's a wondrous
gave me a nose a tweak and told me I was bad. But then one day I learned a word, save leg and nose, the biggest word you ever heard, and this is how it goes. It's
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I travel all around the world, and everywhere I went, I use me words, folks would say, there goes a clever gent. When dukes and maharajas pass the time of day with me, I say me special word when they offer me the tea. It's
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just summon up this word and you've got a lot to say. But better use it carefully or it can change your life. One night I said it to me girl, and now the girl's my wife. She's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
And I hope you all enjoy A Kiss Goodnight. You know the recording on it. You'll hear the recording, and you'll have the book forever. So I hope you enjoy it, and thank you very much.
And so ends another D23 day. It was an awesome day. We saw so much. We're gonna go get some supper. This is the first day in 3 days we haven't felt like we've been like run over by a bus after.
We're still tired, but we're not like, you know, we haven't been flat.
This is where a lot of the cosplayers come to mingle.
Yeah, and they get their pictures taken and all this stuff. It's a nice backdrop. So you can usually come across a lot of cosplayers out here. It's Adam! It's Adam the Woo!
Adam the Woo! Oh my gosh, an Adam the Woo sighting! Hang on.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to him.
No. We'll take a picture of him. There he is. We'll admire him from a distance. There's Mater hiding over there.
Yeah.
So we got a glimpse of these coming in, thought we'd get a better look at them going out.
Right.
So there's Lola and there's Ghost Rider's car.
Yeah. And so there's Mater up there. There's also
Cinderella's coach.
And there's another car, but I don't know what it is.
Where is it?
On the other side.
Okay, let's try to go find it.
Dang, but
and we totally just had a picture taken with Adam the Woo, one of our favorite YouTubers.
I'm still fangirling.
He seemed a little tired, so we didn't like chat it up too much. But we got our picture and shook his hand. It's like...
It's the Lynch Theater.
So you know your Star Wars.
I read the sign.
Here's a better look at Cinderella's crystal coach. So wow, we saw, well we didn't, he disappeared too quick, but we didn't get to say hi to Brian Hull, but he made a cameo in the background.
He was in the background, and by the time we realized it was him, you know, and then like we were like, oh, are we gonna say hi, or are we not gonna say hi? And I was not gonna make that mistake again with Adam the Woo.
We're not gonna let it slip through our hands.
I'm not gonna let that slip through my hands. We've been looking for him for the past 2 days.
Well, goodbye, Mickey. We're gonna have supper, and I don't know if we're gonna meet up with Chad or Plastic. I think they're right over at their hotel. So.
Yeah, I asked if they wanted to have dinner, so we will see if we have dinner with them or not.
Ben's trying to flag down Chad and Plastic, who we haven't seen all day long.
I'm too short to flag anyone down.
No, it's fine. I mean,
oh, what did you get in there?
Oh, wow.
Oh, you got the Mulan doll too?
Wow.
I got real lucky.
Oh, yeah, I got real lucky. Where's yours? But you didn't get that lucky?
We also got Snow White.
Yeah, we also got Snow White.
And a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, we went.
So we're back in the hotel room after a very full D23 day.
Yes.
But I think we're in better, I
We're exhausted.
We're exhausted. I can't think straight, so this might be a little rambly. But, you know, yesterday we came back and we were exhausted. Like, we were like hit by a bus exhausted.
Tonight we're just tired.
It's almost like, like happy tired though.
Yeah,
it's like we're happy of everything we saw. DuckTales panel, it was a really good sneak peek at the show, and I think DuckTales is in really good hands because
I think so. They love DuckTales. Like, the guys who are creating this series love DuckTales.
They're like super fans. Like not just the old 80s cartoon, but going all the way back.
The comic books, like
the video games.
Everything. They'll do good by DuckTales.
Let's see. But yeah, the reason we didn't record anything, we were playing by the rules. In the line they kept saying, you know, no recording, put your phones away, blah blah blah, but they didn't hand out the Sealy bags. Like the non-see-through bags, like they did for princesses, they didn't for DuckTales. And then like midway through the panel, like there's like a sea of phones like going off in our row. Of course we had packed everything up in our backpack. So if you see clips from DuckTales panel on YouTube and wondering why there's no clips in our vlog, we were playing by the rules. We didn't want to get kicked out, guys.
Yeah, we didn't want to miss the panel.
Yeah, nobody was enforcing the whole no phone thing.
No.
So and I'm glad we wandered into the Richard Sherman and Floyd Norman, like it was a story of they did a kid's storybook that I guess is about like Walt's life, like childhood.
Well, I don't know, they didn't really tell us what the book was about.
And there's also a song that's incorporated into the book somehow. I thought it was like it would be like I don't know. I thought it was like the illustrated version of the song. And then it ties in with Walt's youth. I don't know. They weren't exactly very clear on that. The highlight was definitely at the end. Richard Sherman, you saw some clips. I recorded some video, sat down at his piano, and we'd be lying to say if we
didn't cry.
It must have been.
We were definitely
crying. It must have been allergies.
We had tears.
We got all the feels.
Yeah.
Ben had a lot of feels.
Oh my gosh! Today was like an emotional day. I mean, it was a good day, but the princesses, they make you cry, you know. And the DuckTales guys, I didn't cry during DuckTales, but I could feel that they liked, you know, they were super fans. And then Richard Sherman, he always makes me cry because he's just like the sweetest little old guy.
He's like everybody's grandpa.
He's just, you can tell that he is a genuine good guy, you know? And
I think, you know, a lot of that is also like, he's like one of the last surviving like connections to Walt Disney himself.
Yeah.
And, you know, he must be pushing like 100 years old at
I have no idea how old he is, but he's definitely up there, but it doesn't stop him, you know?
He gets down on that piano and he sings the whole song. It's like, you know, okay, anyway, let's show some goodies that we got today. At the end of the DuckTales panel, they were handing out these cool Uncle Scrooge patches.
Yeah.
And you were supposed to go down to the Disney XD booth where they got Uncle Scrooge's money bin set up to get another one, which was the nephews and Webby. But
we didn't make it there.
Yeah, we didn't make it there because we wanted to go into the arena. So I don't know if there'll be any more patch set stuff, but I'm gonna guess probably not. I'm gonna guess they had less of that one because that's why they gave it Uncle Scrooge at the panel. Anyway, I'm very grateful to have an Uncle Scrooge patch that's probably staying right in this plastic.
We have 2 of them, so the other one I can use.
Oh yeah. Look for this on eBay. I'm kidding. Ben can put this on like a hat for me or something. And like we just ran into a cast member giving out extra Olaf. This must have been left over from the Olaf Frozen Adventure panel earlier in the day, but we can't say no to freebies, so we got these Olaf stickers, these giant Olaf stickers. And the member gift is this cool print by animator Eric Goldberg, like caricatures of past Disney legends. You see Julie Andrews in there, and the Golden Girls, and Angela Lansbury, and Dick Van Dyke, and John Goodman, and Robin Williams. We were trying to name them all. We got most of them. There's some we weren't quite sure of. Over here, I feel like a weatherman. Like you can see Ed Wynn and Johnny Depp. Like they span the decades.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping there would. Well, I was hoping there'd be like a little T on the back.
Yeah.
To point out who every character sure was, but
there isn't.
There isn't. They're probably maybe that. I guarantee this will be printed in the magazine, and I bet they'll.
Oh yeah, probably.
Like on the back cover, like you see who everybody is.
Probably.
So, I think Ben needs to go to bed.
I'm so tired.
I'm raring to go. Let's do it. Let's go back to the expo.
He is just as tired as I am.
No.
This is just how he acts when he's tired.
No.
You are only shaking your head like that to watch the box on the screen follow your head.
All right, guys. We got to go to bed now.
We're getting delirious.
Stay tuned tomorrow for the final part of our D23 2017 adventure.